Hi all, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are gonna see how to build a dynamic web application in AWS. We are gonna do this by using EC2 instance. Agenda of today's video is I have designed a dynamic web application. My web application design. What do we need on AWS side? The architecture diagram. RDS is relational database service, and what are the different DB instance types of RDS? I'll tell you first about my web application. I have designed an online outpass system for the students who are living in hostel can apply for outpass with their destination place and time. There are two logins, a student login and a facilitator login. Student can log into the site and then they can apply for the pass with the destination place and the time. Then the facilitator can log in and they can approve or reject the pass based on the reasons. How I have designed my web application. In the front end I have used JSP, JavaScript, CSS. Backend Java. I have used MySQL as the database. What do we need on AWS then? First we have to launch an EC2 instance. Then create an RDS instance with MySQL database. Create database name and tables which are required in RDS instance. Then allow the traffic from EC2 to RDS instance by giving the EC2 IP address in RDS security group. Then allow all the traffic to EC2 instance. This is the architecture diagram. My web application is on the Tomcat server, which is connected to the MySQL database. What is RDS? It is a relational database management service. Relational DBMS is based on keeping relations between multiple tables with the help of foreign key and primary key. All RDBMS such as Oracle, DB2, MySQL support SQL. SQL is used to retrieve data from RDBMS. Multiple tables are related to each other via referential integrity. Creating multiple tables and putting related data together is called normalization. Oracle, MySQL Server, IBM DB2, PostgreSQL, MySQL, these are the different RDBMS engines. What are the different DB instances of RDS? DB instance classes are similar to EC instance types. Only difference is prefix DB is added here. For standard instance db.m4. Aurora DB alone is not supported here. Then second one is memory optimized DB instance, that is db.r3. Here it will support all the database engines. General purpose is db/db2 burst capable. This is the burstable class. Multiple databases can be hosted inside an instance. For MySQL and MariaDB, database name should be given by us. Whereas in Oracle, only one database per instance can be created. This is the difference between Oracle and MySQL. Now we'll see practically how to launch an EC2 instance. Log into AWS console. I have logged in already. Go to EC2. Choose a region. Here I have chosen as North Virginia. Go to dashboard. Launch instance. Step 1. We are going to choose an AMI, Amazon Machine Image. It is a template that contains the software configuration, operating system, application servers, and the applications which are required to launch your instance. Now I am going to choose Amazon Linux AMI 2018.03.0. I'm going to select this. Second one is choose an instance type. Instances are the virtual servers that can run applications. They have varying combinations of CPU, memory storage, and networking capacity, which gives you the flexibility to choose the appropriate mix of resources for your applications. Always choose the free tier eligible, general purpose. See, we have these many options, but I am choosing the free tier eligible only. Next is configure instance details. Step 3 is configure instance details. As of now, we are not gonna change anything. Just go to next. Add storage. Here in this we are going to declare root. I need 8 GB. Volume type is general purpose SSD. Go to next. Step 5 is add tags. We can add tag like give a key value flag Java tomcat maybe. Configure security group. Step 6 is configure security group. We are gonna allow traffic to this EC2 instance through this security group only. By default, they have SSH TCP port 22. So we'll go for review on launch. You can review once what all you have chosen. These will be available here and you can launch the instance. I have already launched an instance to save time. So we will go to that instance. See, running instance is 1. See, we have launched an instance and this instance is running now. We can see this public DNS and IP address, everything is here. Now we will go to our putty. Open putty. On SSH in this authorization app. Provide this PPK file downloaded. Go to session. Provide the host name. This IP address. Provide it here. Open it. Oh, sorry. EC2. Whose name is EC2. provide the site address. Then for the authorization, you should give us this PPK file. Open it. Okay, now we got our topic. Login as super user, sudo su. Now we are gonna install Java in this. We get first. Nothing to do, we'll get nothing to do, then it is already installed. Okay. Now provide the wget. Say how already have this website address to install Apache Tomcat. So let's copy it. See, now it's downloading. We are downloading our Apache Tomcat on our Linux machine. Okay, now we have downloaded our Apache Tomcat. Now see, we have Apache Tomcat. Into Java ls. We have Apache Tomcat loaded. Okay. Log into that. We are into Apache Tomcat. We list the files. Now you can see. We'll list the files. We have bin in this. So cd bin. We are into the bin folder now. Now we'll start our server Tomcat. See, we have this. Okay, we have startup.sh. We'll start our Tomcat server. We have started our Tomcat server. Now we have to do some configuration changes in our Tomcat. First, authorization of particular IP address to access it from outside. Next, to provide the managerial credential to access the Tomcat home page. Now we'll check whether we can access our local host, that is port 8080. We get HTTP localhost 8080. See, it is connected. Our localhost port 8080 is connected and index .html is saved here. So if it is saved, then we can access it from the browser. So we'll copy this and just I'm giving 4080. That's it. Okay, super. We got our Apache Tomcat page. Okay, now we are gonna change some configurations in the managerial app. We can download our WAR file and we can deploy it in our Tomcat through this managerial app. So we need some credentials. We are gonna do that. We'll do that through the Linux machine. We'll check our Tomcat is working fine. Yes, here. Tomcat. See, we can see all our logs and all the classes here. So it's working fine now. First, I said we have to remove the restriction to deploy our WAR file in the managerial app. So we'll go to parent directory. We'll move away from the bin and we'll go to parent directory. There we'll see. We'll go to web apps. Manager. Meta. Okay, we have context.xml. So to do the configuration changes in this context.xml, we have a command visual editor. Web apps, manager, meta, context.xml. Use edit command. Yeah. In this, see, this is allowing only 127.d+d+100. This is my local machine. So we have to allow any IP address. So uncomment this first. Okay. I have did this already. I have commented this and now it will allow any IP address. Not only this, it will allow any IP address. So escape. Now we have to restart our server. So go to bin. Start the server again. Check whether it is running properly. It's running properly. Now we have did our first configuration, that is authorization of particular IP address to access it from outside. Now we have to configure firewall of EC2 security group. For that, go to our management console, and this is our EC2 instance. Go to this security group, inbound traffic. We have here inbound traffic, right? We should allow this first. Here they have default SSH TCP port 22, but we have to add the rule. We have to add the rule, custom TCP rule, TCP 8080, which I have added already. So you have to do this. Add rule, custom TCP rule, protocol is TCP, port range is 8080. Then save this. Main advantage of EC2 is no need to restart the server once the rule is saved in inbound. It will allow directly. Now you go to our putty again, and we have to do one more configuration in our tomcat users.xml. For that, go to our parent directory, va conf. Go to the conf folder. In that, tomcat users .xml. If you see in this, see, this is what I said. Usually there is comment in this. Insert, press insert. Now you can see that insert. Now you can see insert. Previously we have commented this. I have added this. Okay. See, this was the previous version. Now we have to add our role as manager GUI. To access the manager credentials, we are adding this. We have this. I will add this. See, now I have role name as manager GUI and user name as admin and password as admin and roles as manager GUI. So now save this. Press escape, :WQ. We can verify this again. Okay. Rest other thing is commented and only manager GUI is open. Okay. Escape. Now we have did all the configuration, what all we have required. Now we are going to see how to create an RDS instance. In services, go to RDS in database. Create database. Choose standard create. You set all the configuration options including one's availability, security, backups and maintenance. In engine options, I need MySQL for my application. So I'm choosing that. And here comes the MySQL version 5.7.22. And for template, this is just for demo purpose. So I'll choose development test. In settings, see, this is the DB instance identifier name. Here we have credential settings. So admin password, we can give our own password, like admin. Admin, like that I have given. We can rewrite this password as admin. DB instance size. For my application, I need only burstable classes, that is T classes. The DB T2 micro, 1 GB RAM. This is enough. So I am choosing this. And this is the storage type, general purpose SSD, minimum 20 GB I have choosing. Then enable the storage auto scaling. Maximum storage threshold will be 1000. Okay. In this availability and durability, do not create a standby instance. Choose this. We don't need any standby instance. Then connectivity is default VPC. Additional connectivity configuration. In this, you have to choose publicly accessible. Yes. VPC security group, existing VPC security group. This is important. We should choose the port, database port as 3306. Next, IAM authentication is password authentication. In this additional configurations, we have database options. We can give our database name. Database 1. I am giving database 1. So default MySQL 5.7. Backup is enable automatic backups. Copy tags to snapshots. Monitoring enable and enhanced monitoring. I don't need any log exports. Okay, maintenance. No preference. So these are the charges we'll get if we choose this DB instance. If we choose that different DB instance types, then we will be cost differently. Then create database. Click create database. So to save time, I have created it already. These are the exact steps we are going to follow. See, I have one DB instance. See, this is my DB identifier name database 1. Instance, MySQL community, everything whatever I have chosen is here. Click this database 1. We'll see an endpoint here. See, endpoint, our security group. This endpoint is used in creating our database in the local. This is my MySQL workbench. We saw how we will launch an EC2 instance and RDS instance. Based on this RDS security group, I have shown you how we have to allow the TCP group, and based on this endpoint, we should create an AWS RDS MySQL database here, for which is required for my application. So connect this database, your local database, to the RDS instance. See, create all the tables which are needed for you with the database one schema. I have created all the tables which are necessary for my application. Now we'll see how my application is working. Take Manager app in this. We have given this, right? Admin, sign in. Okay. Once you have signed in that managerial app by using the username and password, deploy your web application into this tomcat using the WAR file. Export your application from the local. See, like this. Export as a WAR file. You will get it in this. You will deploy it in your tomcat using WAR file itself. I have it here. See, this is my application. Login. Now I am logging in as a student. I can apply for the pass. And destination place will be date 26 11 and time will be 6 o'clock. Official submit. See, pass has been applied successfully. Now log out, log in as facilitator. You are logged in as facilitator. You can apply or approve or reject pass. See, I have rejected this previous pass and I have approved this pass. You can check this in your database. Student details, whether it's getting updated. We can check it. See, Vadapalni got rejected and Saligramam got approved. This is how we can deploy our dynamic web application through AWS by launching an EC2 instance and using RDS. If you have any questions, please comment in the comment section. Thank you.